Good morning, sir. Good morning, classmates. So we are the Group 8 presenter, and our topic for today is the political self. Learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to cite Filipino values and ways, identify ways on how Filipino identity is developed, manifest behavior of Filipino sense of nationalism. What is political self? In my opinion, sir, political self is merong kakayahan yung isang tao na gumawa ng agreements or mga decisions within in the groups of people, community, or the government. So, ang political self is refers to a representation of oneself about him or himself. Is the side of a person concerned with laws or other political features. For example, a person with a sexual preference that is not supported by the laws of the land may determine his or her political sense as caring for those sexual rights. Who is Filipino? According to Article N, Section 1 of the 1987 Constitution states that you are Filipino citizen if you are born in the Philippines, your parents are citizens of the Philippines, you were born before January 17, 1973 of Filipino mothers, and you are naturalized in accordance with law. Being a Filipino is not reflected by citizenship alone. The values and traits must also be manifested. Letter B, values and traits of a Filipino. Number 1, utang na loob. This is a way of showing gratitude for a favor or assistance extended to a person. Halimbawa po ng utang na loob is, naging sandigan mo yung taong yun noong time na napapanghinaan ka ng loob or down ka. And another example of utang na loob is, tinulungan ka ng kaibigan mo na makapasok sa trabaho. So, iyon po yung utang na loob. Number 2, hiya. Filipinos are generally dependent on what other people will think or say about them. Parang ako, mahiyain ako dahil wala akong confident sa sarili at natatakot akong ma-judge ng iba. That is the example of hiya. Number 3, bahala na. Filipinos have this tendency to utter this expression, especially if they are about to perform a difficult task or if they have exhausted all possible efforts in performing a task. So example ng bahala na, sir, is parang yung like halimbawa mag-e-exam po kami today. Hindi kami nakapag-review or hindi namin alam yung ire-review namin. Basta biglang nagpa-quiz yung teacher. And then yung pumasok na mindset namin or yung mindset na meron kami is, bahala na kung bagsak, bagsak na kung bagsak, parang ganun. Or may gusto kang gawin, gustong-gusto mong gawin pero ayaw ng iba at ginawa mo. So magiging mindset mo dun is, bahala na kung anong sabihin nila. Ganun. So, yun po yung example ng bahala na under traits of the Filipinos. And then number 4, bayanihan. This word comes from the word bayan, which means nation, town, or community. This is a Filipino trait of helping others without remuneration. Halimbawa ng bayanihan, sir, is parang kaming mga estudyante sa school. Pag sama-samang naglilinis sa classroom or even sa garden, that is what we call bayanihan. Example of bayanihan. The last one is compadre system. It is expected that friends over non-acquaintance are given priority to be given a favor such as job placements, promotion, and the like. Example po ng compadre system, sir, is parang relationship between sa magulang ng bata at sa kanyang mga ninong and ninang or godparents. Kumbaga parang half sila ng responsibility sa batang yon. Kasi they choose to be the godparents of that child. Yes, ganun po, sir. It is a relationship between the parents and the godparents of the child. Compadre system. God, ang ingay. Letter C, role of family, school, church, peer group, and in the development of a Filipino identity. Number one, family. The family, which is the most basic unit of society, is the first world of a child. It shapes how we interact with each other. Yes, and to teach us skills, morals, and values that will help us become a better person. The child develops the initial sense of self, his or her place of introduction. Number two, school. School is the first formal education of a child, continues whatever was instilled by the family during preschool age. School is the role of school for us is transmitting knowledge to students to give us importance and skills we need to succeed in life, and also includes socialization, social integration, social placement, social and cultural innovation. Number three, church. The child is spiritually influenced by the church teachings. The learnings one gets from the church manifest on one's views and actions to circumstance in life. So, ang role po sa atin ng church is to support people who are going through difficulties. If we have problems, kailangan natin ng advice, mga ganon. And also, para mailapit natin yung sarili natin sa Panginoon, um, kung paano natin bigyan ng importansya ang ating buhay. Gaano na, pahalagahan rather. Yes, pahalagahan. And syempre, i-build na din natin yung sarili natin sa Kanya. Yung relationship natin with God. Kasi we cannot do all things without God. Number four, peer group. The child, tell me who your friend are and I will tell you who you are, explains how peer influence each other. So, peer group is to support individuals as we develop a sense of self. Tinutulungan nila tayo na i-build yung self natin. Yun yung peer group. And last one is, another definition pala ng peer group is, generally, the opinion of one becomes the stance of the whole group and vice versa. Yes. And the last one is media. Filipinos are well versed on media information. This record doubled the global average of 2 hours and 16 minutes. Filipinos are also regarded world heaviest internet users. Yes, lalong-lalo na ngayon, kahit bata pa lang may access na agad sa internet. Mga Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, Twitter, mga ganyan. So, media is the advancement in communication, largely through internet, syempre, and improve community access to information. Dito tayo nagko-collect ng mga data, dito tayo nakikibalita, ganyan. Minsan ginagamit natin yung media sa pakikipagchismis, chikahan, mga ganon. And then, letter D, how is nationalism depicted by a true Filipino? Nationalism, defined as identification or one's own nation and support for its interests. So, ito yung pagkakakilanlan natin nung pinanganak tayo sa mundong ito ng ating mga magulang. This is the end of our presentation, sir. Thank you for listening and God bless.